our second project is also looking to kind of take advantage of this metaverse play to earn ecosystem. They look to intersect not only the paths of gaming, DAOs, decentralized finance, but they also want to jump into esports. And this is all done through their game hub. So this project that I'm referring to is Project Seed, and they're looking to create a complete metaverse incorporating all aspects of gaming with things like NFTs and DeFi. So without further ado, I have the pleasure of speaking with Liko, the CEO of Project Seed.
Hi,
How's it going?
thank you, Greg. Glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Could you go ahead and pop up your presentation and then we'll jump into some discussion once we get through that?
All right, awesome. So yeah, just briefly wanted to introduce Project Seed more in depth into for the community as well. So basically, Project Seed itself, there is a misconception that happens a lot in the space, uh, especially within the community. Uh, Project Seed is not a game name. It's never planned to be a game name. Project Seed is our studio. The big picture that we have for Project Seed is that we are building a Blizzard and a Steam combined into one platform. This is what we are building on right now. So we are actually not. I mean, like, let's not talk about the DeFi, the GameFi stuff, or the normal stuff. But then let's touch a bit on the esport, and then also in the Grow program. So we designed this Project Seed to be able to empower um, the aspiring developers. Building games actually takes money and it's expensive. So we want to make sure that by with our project, as we grow our ecosystem, and as we grow our assets and library and our back end, we would love to actually open up the Grow program, our ecosystem and our assets into the aspiring developers, so that we can actually cut the time for the developers to build, and then it's gonna be cheaper for them to build, because building the assets takes time, and it takes longer time and more money than the game itself. So with this in mind, we want to make sure that we have not only just a steampunk kind of design, but then as we grow, we will have more than just, like, another sense of design, another concept of design art, and then this will eventually be opened up to the other people as well. And then one thing for to note is that this will actually opens up possibility of many use cases for our NFT. So the NFT that we are going to have will be able to be used in the games that we are going to have. For example, the Alien Odyssey, Path of Avoria, or Seed of Destiny, and so on. The NFT should be able to be used in the next game, um, when we are building them. At least 70% of the NFT should be able to be used. With a Grow program, if the developers choose to actually use our assets, our NFT will also be able to be used on their platform. And this is actually opening up a very huge use cases for the NFT that we have never seen before, and the possibilities are endless. And for those who are actually in our Grow program, we can launch their token. It's just a simple, you know, you stake our token, and then you can buy the launchpad projects token. That's that, as simple as that. And an esport team. There are not really, like, the gaming space in the blockchain space is actually still growing, and we are actually trying to we are in talk with several esport companies and hosts, where we are able to actually be in touch with the esport influencers, the esport communities, and stuff like that. So we really want to make sure that within the next 2 years that we are going to be marked as one of the esport blockchain gaming company or at least a blockchain gaming company that actually participates in esport, because esport is a very huge thing. So this is just a brief overview regarding our game, our first game, our Odyssey. It's an action RPG that allows you, the players, to actually explore and survive in a dying metaverse. And you can have the trailer here. If you go to the YouTube, you can see a lot of our trailers and videos and gameplay footage. um, it's gonna be fun. And then we have this, this is our NFT. We are interoperable between the games that we are going to have. We will have the marketplace in game and web based, which is Web3. And then we have the rental marketplace where you can monetize passively from your NFT, just like Airbnb, where you monetize your, houses, the one that you don't use. And then the creator program. This creator program is something that is fun, something that we are exploring quite a lot actually. Recently, we have a partnership announcement with Damn I Love Indonesia, and this is actually a part of the creators program. And this is actually a very this opens up a very huge possibilities for us as we think about NFT. NFT in the traditional space, in the legacy space, people do people do brand placement a lot, and brand placement costs a lot of money. NFT opens up a possibility where user brands can actually put their brands on the game, on the platform, with minimum fee. If the fee is even there, it might even be, and it's a win-win solution for both the brand and for the company, for the project, because this will actually opens up a very huge possibility. And rather than charging for a huge amount of fees for the user or for the brands, the NFT creator program and the NFT is actually giving the brands the possibility of having, menial amount of fees, or even no fees at all. And this is just a brief timeline that we have right now. We are
Nope. I think we lost Liko there. Oh,
no, I
there we
was
go.
sneezing, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. So right now we are on Q4, and we will be having an NFT sale soon. Um, it's we are finalizing all the NFT sales, and then we have a demo day. This demo day will be the fun stuff because we will be giving our community members, selected community members, um, partners and influencers and friends, the circle, to be able to test our demo. And this demo, um, we are designing this demo to have to do to actually stand alone without any blockchain interaction. Why? Because we want to make sure that this game is fun, and this game is the game that you want to play without even the blockchain stuff. This is the demo, and from this demo, you can expect what is the real game will be like. And February, the same demo with more refinement will come out with the blockchain interactions. It's gonna be around Q1. We are estimating it to be in February, sometime in February, but then it's gonna be in Q1. And then we have also in Q2 the launch of the game. We are actually, I think the original plan was actually in Q4 or Q3. We are moving it to Q2. So basically, the game launch right now is like months away, less than 6 months. So, or around 6 months time. So this December will be something that we are looking forward to, because it's gonna be fun. And yeah, that's it from our end. And there are a lot of things that are going on in the background that we can never that we cannot share right now. But then, yeah, we are building quite a lot of stuff in the background, and and yeah,
Awesome.
thank you so much for the opportunities to be here.
Yeah, and if it's cool with you, I'm gonna just have you around for a little bit of discussion. I'm curious, just to summarize things, I like kind of how you started off and you mentioned that you're not looking to be a single game. You guys are a platform sort of, I think on one of your boilerplates, like looking to build an entire metaverse ecosystem. Yeah, you have here the GameFi, the Grow program, Esports, and the DAO. I'm curious to touch a little bit more on the esports aspect because I think this is something that is fairly new just to gaming as a whole. It's becoming more and more popular. How do you guys plan to sort of kick off the esports? Are there any partnerships? Maybe you can't go that far in depth yet, but I know this is something that'll probably come. Oh, I just lost my lights there. Um, am I still on here? Hello, hello.
Yes, you are still on.
There we go. I don't know. For some reason, I lost my camera. There we go. Just to wrap that up, what is your sort of game plan for taking on esports? Because I think that's really interesting and a great way to intersect into the gaming world.
Yeah, we cannot really discuss a lot about this because but then right now the one thing that is for certain, we are actually in touch with a lot of esport hosts and companies. Um, and we're actually initially reaching out to them. Some, they reach out to us, and then we continue the discussion. Um, they will be helping us penetrate the markets that we are not well versed in. For example, in the Latin America or in the Europe, since we are based in Asia. But then even in Asian space, we actually have we are in talk with several esport teams in Asia, and there are a lot of esports hotel that we are in talk with as well that can that wants to be to partner with us, and I think this is a very good start. So regarding the detailed plan, yeah, we do have a plan to allocate some tokens and you know and the funds for the rewards and stuff like that. But then initially we are using the 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 partners that we have to build the esport ecosystem for Project C. Well, Outlaw Odyssey.
Awesome. Definitely. And then another thing I kind of wanted to touch on is the aspect of bringing on sort of real gamers. This runs in parallel with sort of this last question about esports. So the idea of this beta launch is to just make sure the game is playable and fun for people before even throwing in the blockchain mix, correct? Like you guys want to make sure that
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
you don't want to
right now,
make it confusing.
not really confusing. The target right now, if you take a look at the current blockchain game market, well, it's not, it's really hard to say this, okay, but uh, people are more focused on making money rather than playing the game. But we see game as well. Game is sorry, I lost my camera. Okay, game is an entertainment. Game should be fun. And what is a game without any fun stuff? So we don't want the user to focus on making money. It's not wrong. It is designed to make money. It is play to earn. But then we want to make sure that this is fun first. And then, I mean, like, let's face it, you don't play Dota for making money. You play Dota for having fun. And then you make money because you're having fun. And that's something that we want to build. You don't play Diablo because you want to make money. You don't play all the games, the traditional games, to make money. But then eventually you can for the professional one, and even for the some of the mediocre one, you can still make money. But so this is kind of like the idea that we have. So this December, we just want to make sure that you guys love the gameplay. You guys love. It's gonna be very minimum that we are going to show, but then it's going to be showing our gameplay, our battle, um, all the fun stuff in, and to make sure that this is a fun game that you are going to play and you can make money out of it. So this is the
Awesome.
idea for December build.
Yeah, and the last question I have for you, Liko, I really enjoyed your presentation, is how do you guys ensure that games are fun? I saw recently something I like, a clip that I like to refer back to on GameFi was Sam Bankman-Fried was saying he's seeing a lot of tradition. He thinks traditional gaming studios will have the edge in GameFi versus um, kind of blockchain and crypto startups trying to learn GameFi. It seems like your platform is somewhat looking to do this. How do you guys aim to get developers that are actually making good and fun games?
Oh, yeah, I didn't expect this. Let me share to you a little bit one another deck that I have.
Awesome.
This will probably be more. Let me load it up first.
Yep, no worries.
If
I think,
uh,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I think this is a fun question because you're seeing sort of both sides here. You're seeing crypto natives trying to build games and then also game studios kind of adding crypto mechanisms to their games.
So in our project, to our team members since the beginning, I always told them we are not a blockchain gaming company, right? So stop thinking that we are a blockchain gaming company. We are trying to build a traditional gaming company that is actually integrating blockchain tech. And if you want to know how our game will be fun, this is our team experiences. Our team has had backgrounds in these projects, directly or indirectly. And if you want to know whether our game will be fun or not, one of our game designer, the level designer, is actually from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. He's from Gumi.sg. Uh, I believe you know the company. It's quite big also in the traditional space. So a lot of our developers are actually having quite work in the traditional space. And one of our actually this is one of our art team member was actually working for Namco Bandai, and this makes sure our 3D assets are working, you know, well, and our assets are good. So we hope, again, making games are based. I mean, like, we can make games, but then at the end of the day, it's gonna be preference. Not many. I mean, like, I can make a fun game, but then it doesn't mean that you will like it, Greg. Or maybe I love it so much, but then maybe my brother doesn't like it. And this is kind of something like preference, like like color. Many people like black, but then some people just don't like black, right? So we are trying to make sure, with all the people, the community, the team member that we have in the team, we are trying to make sure to deliver the best quality and the funnest game possible, at least for the blockchain game. Um, just for information, the first 4 months of our game development is just to make sure that the game and the control is working just nice. And we have a team. So right now in the team, and to ensure this whole gaming fun stuff, yeah, we have a team of game developers, the developers, the coders, and then we have a team of game designer. And so we in our team, we don't say the art team is the design team. No, the art team is the art team, and then we have the design team. The design team is the one who design the game. So this will involve the economy, the level designer, the way you level up, the way the item drops, etc. So we have this group of game designer to make sure the game is fun.
Yeah, that is amazing because I feel like that's a really big question, and I think you nailed that right on the head there, kind of touching on that you guys aren't a blockchain based company. You guys, while you understand blockchain, you guys have aspects of both. You guys are looking to incorporate all of those things, and I think that's incredibly important there. So I think you nailed all of my questions, Liko. I don't have anything else for you. I really
Awesome.
appreciated your presentation. I like the aspects you guys have, how you're looking to incorporate DAOs, GameFi, the growth fund, all of that. And you're not looking to put out a single game because you guys understand that not everyone likes every game. You guys are looking to put out an entire platform and even link it further with esports in the traditional gaming world. Other than that, Liko, I don't know if you have anything else you would like to add on, but that is all on my end. And I really enjoyed your presentation.
That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm sure we will be watching out for any developments on Project Seed and hopefully speak soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.